I'm not doing change.
All right, easy, Tiger.
Stacey can't organise her flat, that's her problem.
Yeah? And what's your problem?
Right now, it's you.
Oh, and there I was just going for change in a friendly chat.
Why are you sending me pictures of this?
I thought you'd want to see it.
The thought of you giving some speech after what you did, it makes me feel sick.
Can we talk about this in private?
Oh, are you embarrassed? Don't you want people to know that you threw your own son under a bus?
It wasn't like that.
The police had nothing on Vinny. And you got Jag sent to prison. For what? Your pride, your jealousy, couldn't stand the fact that he was happy with her.
No, no!
Wow. And you still can't admit it. It was a punishment, and you know it. A punishment that never needed to happen. A punishment that got my brother killed.
All right, steady on, Kira.
Eve. What sort of mother does that? You know, when you turned on Jags, you didn't just lose one child. You lost them all.
Maybe you did get him sent to prison, but it was someone else who made the decision to take his life.
My family don't see it that way. They'll never forgive me.
So surround yourself with people who will.
I'm not sure how this is supposed to help me.
Oh, it's distraction therapy.
Oh. A psychiatrist now as well as a solicitor.
You want your kids to forgive you, like, now, don't you? Because the surgery's opening tomorrow and your daughter's the new trainee GP, it's a big family occasion, so you just want it all wrapped up. Of course. You see, the thing that they need is time. I was a geek who was at home, just shut up in my room, blasting out thrash metal music just so that no one would talk to me.
Thrash metal, eh?
Yeah, you know, drums, guitars, swearing.
I prefer my metal with a slower tempo. Low-tuned guitar, crawling riffs, music dripping with desperation.
What? Are you, like, what, a doom metal fan? Suki Banzai, you dark horse.
I used to listen privately. My parents would be horrified.
It's all making sense now. That fierce attitude, that jet black heart. You should have known. You're a metal fan. If your kids don't forgive you and you end up in court with them, like divorcing you or suing you or something, you really need to hold on to these. Some of them are worth quite a bit. Here we go. Yeah. You need to fight tooth and nail for that speaker system too. Because you know what? If they're not around anymore, you just need to turn the tunes up and have one hell of a party.
You need to leave.
Why?
You stay any longer, and I'm going to end up doing something stupid.
Define stupid.
Ravi, one of Wolfer's hottest men. How do you know when you are in love?
No, I don't know about love, but I do know what it's like to want someone so bad you can't stop thinking about them.
It's open. I'm almost done.
Take your time.
What are you doing?
Just give me 5 minutes, then I'll go. I promise. There's no one here. You can tell me the truth.
You really think a lot of yourself, don't you?
I think about you. You ain't telling me you haven't wondered what it might be like. That my office still stands, my place is empty.
You need to leave.
Right, maybe we should talk to Ricky.
Please, please. What about your night out?
Hey? Denise? Maybe she's gone to the restaurant already. Right, you stay here. I'll come find some flaming game. Don't touch nothing.
What do you think I am? You took your time.
Yeah, well, his room is a pigsty.
I know.
He gets that from you.
Oh, Jack, listen. You need to put them in water. Flowers, Jack, in water.
Can't be doing that now.
I never knew you were such an old romantic. Must be Denise. Good influence. I'd never say it to her face, though.
Yeah, well, it was all Amy's idea. All right? I wouldn't have bothered. She's strong-armed me.
Married life that good, is it?
Come on. If Dee finds out you're here, I won't need the last of it. Okay.
Tell me.
Picking up a brick and smashing your head in. All this week, your little digs, your little wind-ups. I keep thinking, how can I make him stop? How can I make him go?
Is that why I'm here? An empty park in the middle of the night.
This is what it feels like to be scared.
You think I'm scared?
To know that one little minute and you could lose everything.
So go on. Hit me. It's not like you ain't done it before. You've been thinking about it, so hit me. Shut me up. Make me go. If I discuss you that much. Ain't like you're the first. I was bullied at school. Shut out by my dad. Battered in prison. Beaten by the boys that kicked Paul to death. See, people like me, it's what people like you do. So if it's gonna make you feel better, hit me. Hit me.
I've got a flat. I've got a girl. I've got everything. So why do I feel so lonely? I'm so tired of feeling lonely.
Today's the day, Panto's the way. Come on, let's get cracking. Hey!
You still gutted about Cat not being Snow White?
Well, I just had my own happy ever after in mind, that's all.
Look, you never know. All right, after all, it is Christmas. What better time for a fairy tale?
Alfie! It's Honey. She's sick.
Sick? I don't know. What do you mean sick?
Well, let's just say that she's got an upset stomach. She's gone home.
Well, when fate comes knocking, who answers? Kim Fox.
OK, right, don't panic, everyone, because, I've got the perfect understudy.
Hey, Annie's dropped out.
What?
She's got the trots to run. She's leaking like a,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know.
all right. I get it. What are you telling me for?
Because, Kathleen, you are no longer going to be a critter. No, sweetheart. Hear me out. You're going to be the snow that saves the show. Come on.
What are you talking about? Is this another one of your schemes? Ain't poisoned her, have you?
That was like poison. No, she's got the nerves or something. Apparently, panic attacks, you know, mess with your plumbing. Cat, listen, I know I'm a man of many talents, but inducing panic attacks ain't one of them, all right?
Are you having a laugh? Besides handling stolen goods, panic attacks is your speciality. Ask someone else.
I don't ask anybody else. That's why I'm asking you. Cat, listen, this ain't for me, all right? It's for Tommy. Now, listen, the boy's been working hard and we can't cancel now, not with the amount of tickets we sold. Come on. Cat, we cannot let the boy down for Christmas, can we?
If you laid it on any thicker, you'd need a trowel. Give me 5 minutes.
Good girl. Lovely.
Come on in. Snow White, you're up. Right, story so far. Wicked Queen has been crittered, Huntsman's been hunted, Snow White still Sparko. So can we get positions for the kiss of life? Final scene.
No, I'm not kissing you.
Yeah, but Cat, you know, the kiss at the end, that's the whole point of the show, you see. That's what the punters, that's what they want to see.
Well, then they're out of luck, because I'm not kissing you. And that's that.
The one and only Cat.
China! Come here, gorgeous. Got you, didn't I? Yeah.
On Christmas Day.
You will always be my princess, Cat. From the minute you walked into that pub till now. You know, I built my dreams around you. Always have and always will. If you're not in my life, then I don't have a life. And I'm not me. I'm not me, Cat. Without you. It's like since I've turned out right, it's like you've been in this glass box. I can see you, but I can't get to you. It's like today, I wish I could just wake you up. I wish I could. Just wish I could make you understand that you're my fairy tale. You're my princess. You are the one that I love. And I just wish we had.
Yeah.
Happy ever after.
Lily? Are you home?
Snogs.
Jack.
back. The door's on the latch, but everyone's out tonight.
It's locked.
Well, this ain't a coincidence.
Your mum must have left it on a latch by mistake.
What, the same day that Theo sends me a Christmas card?
What?
He's been in here, hasn't he? I know you're doing a lot for us, for me, and I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And I'm sorry about you and Denise. Kat said she saw her taking stuff over to Patrick's or something.
Yeah, well, that's the two of us getting trolleyed on our own, ain't it?
Well, if you ever want to talk, you know where I am. I ain't being funny, but didn't Denise move out a few months ago and then move straight back in again?
Yeah, but this is different. You know, like we'd lost a fight. She'd lost a fight.
Have you?
Don't know, I love her.
Look, neither of us can hold down a relationship. That's why we're sitting here eating pizza, drinking cheap wine. And our kids are out having a life. I do get it. I do, you're right, and life is short, but I don't know, having someone who loves you like that, who's in your home and on your team, I mean, I ain't got that, have I? The closest I got to that is Eve, my best mate. You need someone around someone who gets you.
She'll be all right. And you'll be all right.
And so will you. Well, I don't feel unsafe. Well, I could take him. It's just my head he's gotten into. I just got to work on that.
He's gone, Stace. Forget him. You're better than that.
Well, tonight's helped forget things.
Yeah, same. And that wine.
Yeah, which is why we ain't even the last drop. Sorry. Go on, you have the last glass.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I should go.
You can stay if you want.
We'd had this night planned for ages. I told him I was buying the new top. He was like, oh, brilliant, go for it. We'll make a real night of it. He's out with his mates instead. He always does this. Every time he plans to go out, he makes an excuse.
He's forgotten how beautiful you are.
Don't make fun of me.
No, I'm not. I'll tell you this, right? Yeah? I like girls, but I ain't got a type. But when I meet someone and I really like them, actually, it don't even matter what they look like. Because already they're beautiful in my eyes. And mine should be like that. Everyone should.
Well, then you're beautiful too.
See, now you're getting it.
No. But you are.
bottle of your finest champagne, please.
Oh, you celebrating? Them little devil horns work their way through, have they?
I hear you're selling our bar in Marbella. I want half the money.
The bar did belong to you as well. But when you abandoned it, your legal position changed. And in those 9 years, so did the value.
It's a joke.
What I'm trying to say is, I just don't want us at each other's throats the whole time. But that's going to take a serious conversation. So, maybe dinner tonight?
I prefer a chat with your solicitor.
We'll be there.
Excellent. See you at 7.
Now, we've decided that our next venture is going to be simple, but classic. I mean, people are just hungry for nostalgia nowadays.
I don't know why. I like to move forward, not back. You still look at me with those eyes, don't you? I can feel it. Why wouldn't I? You were besotted with me. No man has ever loved me as hard as you did, George. I'm sorry I had to leave you. And I'm sorry you had to settle for second best.
Oh, you should stop that.
You're a good man, George. An honourable man. You know what I'm owed.
She gets 25% max, if that.
They were married. It's 50-50.
The marriage was dissolved.
Enough. I pride myself on being a fair man, so. And an honourable man. When the bar's sold, you'll get your half. Are you too late for a drink?
I want to know what you're playing at. Why the sudden turnaround?
Well, you called it. You broke my heart, and I wanted to punish you. Then I realised that I wasn't giving the money to you. I was giving it to Rose. And you're right. I've never loved anyone more than her. Before or since. And if she was standing in front of me now and asked for all the money in the world, I'd give it to her. I would lay down my life for her. That doesn't really matter anymore, does it? Because, as you said, my Rose is gone. And she? I knew it. You're still lying to yourself, aren't you? Well, now you've shown your true colours, Cindy. Well, actually, Rose, Cindy, doesn't make an ounce of difference, does it? Because both of you are totally, utter trash.
About the shipment of cars, I've got more info. There's going to be 2 loaders, 16 premium motors coming in soon, over 100 grand to go.
How do you know Phil's involved?
An old contact of mine, he gave me the tip-off.
In the new year? When exactly?
I don't know the date.
Come back to me when you've got it.
Why Phil?
He's a criminal, I'm a copper.
It's personal, innit? I can see that glint in your eyes. You want this just as much as I do.
You got me. Now run along.
Do you trust Keanu? I mean, do you ever wonder why he's back in town? I'm surprised you let him off with just one black eye. I mean, this caring, sharing you, it's a little bit disconcerting.
He's nothing to me, ain't worth another grace.
Right, well, you might rethink that when you've heard what I've got to say. He's grassing you up, Phil.
You are?
Something didn't smell right, okay? So I tailed him to a car park earlier. Lo and behold, he gets into a stationary car, and guess who the driver is?
Well, come on, spit.
Keeble. Unbelievable, isn't it? He must be working with her to try and get you back inside. Phil, we got to stop him. We got to do something.
All right. Fine. Fine, leave it with me. So, did you get the recording?
No, she wouldn't say anything.
You tell her about the cars?
Of course, she lapped it up, but she's smart. She keeps her cards close.
What? Whereas you showed her your hand, you got nothing.
I'm not an idiot, Phil. All right? I've kept something back, the dates. She's still on the hook.
All right, but you got the rest of the day to make this work, all right? The rest of the day. Because I'm this close to calling the whole thing off, and you can forget ever seeing your kids again. You got that?
From where I'm stood, Phil, I'm your last hope of getting Billy off. So how about you just back off and let me do this? You got it?
You took your time.
I'm not your plaything anymore, Sam. What do you want?
I just wanted to apologise for yesterday, for coming on so strong. Look, the truth is, Keanu, seeing you around these past couple of weeks, well, it's made me think. They say love and hate are two sides of the same coin, don't they? I've missed you.
What are you hoping for, Sam? Pillow talk?
I don't see any pillows in here.
It will never be okay.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
Of course you didn't know. Because you think you're the only one who puts on a big act. Good Sonia. Brave Sonia. Everybody's friend. Running about after Jim and Dot like I'm 40 years old. Do you think that's really me? How I really am. That's the way I have to be to get from one day to the next. And you know what the worst thing is? It's you. You've done it. You've done this to me.
Oh, no. Oh, no, I've ruined everything for you. That's why I'm like this.
I don't care why you're like
this. Sonia, please. I don't know what's happened to me. I hurt everyone. I took jackets from Karina. You know, I blackmailed her. I just didn't care. And she pleaded with me to stop, and I wouldn't. I grew grass in my dad's shed. And then I got found out, and Derek took the blame for me. He said it was him, so I didn't have to go back inside. He did that for me. And I couldn't have cared less. I hate myself. I hate what I've become. I hate it. Sonia, I'm so sorry. I never meant to hurt you. Not you. Never. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I can't tell you it's going to be all right. I can't try and make this better for you.
I don't want you to.
Then what? What's all this for? What do you want?
I want to make it better for you. And I know I can never make it right. And that just tears me apart. But I can handle everything else. But not what I've done to you. You know, sometimes I can't even bear to look at you, to see what I've done.
How long for a cab to the doctor's?
I've got a driver in. Harvey?
Is there anyone else?
I thought you'd jump at the chance for a ride out with Loverboy.
Fine. But I want Mitch or anyone else to pick me up later.
Miss Slater, these appointments are for us to go through any concerns. If you neglect your health,
I'm not
you could...
neglecting anything. Sorry, but I am taking my tablet every evening and I have been writing in my mood diary for months and months.
Maybe we can take a look at that together.
I had it a minute ago.
It's fine.
No, it's not fine. Not fine at all. You have no idea how difficult it is trying to find exactly the right word to describe how you're feeling.
Sorry to interrupt, Dr. Archer, but this gentleman was in reception. He says he has something important for Miss Slater.
Jane, sorry, I left a diary on the back seat. Jean, please, I've said I'm sorry. I didn't...
Violated. I've half a mind to tell Kat she'd sack you, but...
I didn't read it. I should go.
Why don't you stay? Pull up a chair. You could flick through my medical records whilst you're at it, or would you prefer a printout for bedtime reading?
I didn't mean to embarrass you.
Excuse me, sir. I think it's best if you just leave us to...
That is where you are wrong. I am not embarrassed about my mental illness. I have bipolar, and I have been living with it for years.
I had no idea.
Well, why would you? It's none of your business. I have had a lifetime of dealing with people like you. Little men who make themselves feel big by laughing at my expense. I expect you to think that I should be on the funny farm too.
And I understand why you think I'm out of order, but when I said about my ex-wife and the funny farm, I know, it's just typical of me, isn't it? Always saying the wrong thing, and now you're looking at me the same way Dana does. Maybe you can't teach an old guy.
You can be kind at any age.
No, you're right. There's no excuses. And I'm sorry, just like I'm always sorry.
Are you finished?
You are an incredible woman, Jean Slater, and you deserve a man that can get through a conversation without having to pull his foot out of his mouth at least once. Now, if you'll let me, I'd like to drive you home. No, it's on me. It's the least I can do. Yeah, you're right. You're stronger than I'll ever be. What's that for?
Well, after a speech like that, how could I resist?
Mum, will you come away?
No, I'm talking to Bradley.
Mum!
What are you doing, Stace? Gearing up for one of your little scenes?
Why don't you you sit down, love, and talk to Bradley?
I don't want to talk to Bradley. I can't stand Bradley.
Ditto.
Oh, come on, please. Oh, make up. We'd all like that, wouldn't we?
Mum, you're making a scene.
No. Now you're the one making the scene. All right, just go away. I don't want anything to do with you.
Do you hear that, everyone? Bradley don't want anything to do with me, so I'm available. I'm back on the market. And so is Bradley if you like rubbish sex and loads of cuddles.
No, I'm going.
Stacey.
You put her up to this, didn't you?
Doing me.
Well, come on then. Who fancies a go? Christmas Day, bit on the side? How about you, Patrick? Wouldn't be the first time, would it?
Sure.
Oh, how about you, Kevin? Hey? Ian? Ian. I'll close my eyes and think of England. Well, come on then. I'm the fittest bird in this dump. Someone must be interested.
What's going on here?
I'm on offer. Special offer, free with every glass of bubbly.
Stacey, sit down. You're embarrassing yourself.
What? I'm single, Peggy. Just like you, I'm celebrating that fact. What is wrong with that?
You might want a sozzled, self-pitying Christmas Day, but we don't. So go on, get out, love.
Suit yourself. You're all pathetic with your happy families and your presents, emptying your wallets, and for what, eh? What does it all mean? Nothing. Sitting next to people you don't really want to talk to, full of things you want to do, but you haven't got the nerve. There ain't one of you happy. Not one of you.
Go on. You heard what I said? Bradley, she's your girlfriend. Go after her and talk to her.
What the hell do you think you're playing at?
I don't think I drink, and whatever happens, happens.
All right, just stop this. Stacey, stop this right now.
Why?
Because Bradley's over there, because he ain't talking to either of us. You're rubbing salt in the wounds.
I'm the one who's wounded, not him.
About your mum?
You don't care about her. All you care about is yourself, your own stinking hide.
Yes, well, I just...
What are you going to do, Max? Manhandle me. What are you doing over here anyway? Why aren't you over the pub with your wife?
Because I'm trying to sort this out.
I think we both know that's not true. You just can't take your eyes off me. You're like a dog, caught with the scent and you just can't let go.
You're wrong.
Am I? Go on then. There's the door. All you've got to do is turn the handle and walk out. Is that all I get? I'm not a little girl, Max. I want it all.
So what happened?
She found out I was going.
What, you told her?
No, she found out. She overheard me telling Journey.
What did she say?
She was very upset. Ran out. Told me to pack my bags and go.
And are you? Look, you can't.
It's done. Fait accompli.
All right. How about if I come with you?
That'd be ridiculous.
What's ridiculous about it?
You can't give up your whole life. You don't even know me.
I'll risk it.
For what? Some stupid fantasy. It ain't real, Grant.
Yeah. Well, it feels pretty real to me.
And what about Courtney? You gonna dump her too?
No, of course not. Well, look, you'll just have to stay then, won't you?
You don't care how much you hurt Tiffany, do you?
All I can think about is you and me.
The only reason you're interested is because you can't have me.
Yeah, well, that ain't true, is it?
I'm 40 years old.
I don't care.
You will. I haven't got the perfect body of a 22-year-old. I've been around, seen things. Is that what you really want?
Yeah.
That's what I really want.
I'm not going to bother packing. I'm just going to get out of this asylum before it's...
Yes. Out of my way. You can't keep running away.
It's what I've always done. It's what I'm going to carry on doing.
And what are you going to find, eh? Nothing. You'll be stuck on your own, drifting from job to job, just getting older by the day.
Shut up.
No one is going to feel about you like I do.
Shut up. Shut up.
Mum, are you up there? Mum?
He's gone.
Is that what you want?